Good afternoon, YouTube. The Men Already Dressed page coming to you live on YouTube. What I gotta do is, anytime I do a wrestling video, I always gotta do a shout out to my brothers who are wrestling fans. A shout out to my brothers, XAQJ23. We used to watch her. Also, shout out to Miss Fishiana, and also shout out to the coach who are wrestling fans. And I saw this, it was posted on our LDWMAC, Facebook page. And this is something that Cris Cyborg has reached out to Thunder Rosa about, coming and maybe doing a match in AEW. But not just any match, Cris Cyborg is a Grand Slam champion. Just he's winning the in titles in quite a few division organizations and in division of featherweight. And Thunder Rosa is a legend in wrestling. I mean, she's been a champion multiple times in a couple of different organizations. She's also a part of the Twisted Sisters, which is one of the well-known tag team champions in professional wrestling. But the thing was that a while back, Chris saw on AEW they had an MMA match between Jake Haggard and Woodlow. And Jake Haggard, before he was wrestling back in WWE, for a time was also doing some MMA wrestling, some MMA. He wrestled in Bellator for a bit, and then I think he went back to wrestling. Then he was wrestling over in AEW, and it was like I think just last week they had this match between him and Wardlow. And Thunder Rosa, if some people know, she also has a little MMA background. She wrestled at American Battle. And her first match, wasn't her best match, and she lost by decision, a unanimous decision. But I think she still has interest in MMA. And Cris Cyborg, wasn't that long ago, she had her fight against Leslie Peacemaker Smith, and she dominated the fight, which means she retained her title in Bellator's Women's Featherweight Champion. But right now, and I remember a while back, there was even talks about it. After her loss against Amanda Nunes, Ronda Rousey went over to WWE for a minute. And there was even talking about her and maybe trying to show a match between her and Cris Cyborg. And especially, Thunder Rosa, I think she might be interested in something like that. I know that Chris asked about if there was any more, future MMA like bouts at AEW for women, and Thunder Rosa wasn't sure, And now, with not much further ado, we're not going to get our Cyborg Nunes 2 fight. And then she's just killing everybody in Bellator. She's waiting on Kat Zingano to finally say something. And she needs something to do. I mean, I think Chris wants to be active. And, like I said before, Thunder Rosa, she is studying MMA. And I think she's really taking it seriously. She might even, fight a little bit more. If she might fight with Compatibility again, or maybe somebody else. So, Chris needs something to do. It's probably going to be wild for her next title fight. And then after that, what else for her to do? I mean, and this sounds like a good idea. Just a little, come over there and do a little MMA match, at ABW. I mean, there's probably a couple of people that probably were interested, other than Thunder Rosa. Opportunity to fight somebody like Cris Cyborg. And like I said, she needs something else to do. I mean, right now, she's just killing over there at Bellator. And like I said again, we're not going to get our Amanda Nunes versus Cris Cyborg 2 fight. And I think, she wants something to do that maybe wrestling's a good alternative for her. Now that maybe she might want to wean out of MMA, But like I said, this is just something's going on right now. She did a tweet to Thunder Rosa, and maybe I don't know, if the head that's over there at AEW might think of this as maybe a nice something to do. I mean, guidelines and rules, and I think Thunder Rosa is probably one of the only few women over there who has an MMA background. I think there's a couple other wrestlers I think I know that does MMA, female wrestlers, but this would be probably a great fight between two legends. But anyway, I'll put the link in the description. Check it out. And if you are followers like me, I follow both of these ladies, Thunder Rosa and Cris Cyborg. Reach out to them. Maybe we can also reach out to people at AEW or somebody else. Because Bellator, Bellator gives a lot of these fighters opportunity to do other stuff outside of Bellator. And it's probably a great opportunity for Cris Cyborg. So reach out to AEW and maybe, maybe we can get it pushed. This is me, all the way George Page. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.